judge today's case, straddling the fence.
I've got a couple that's been together for 5 years with jealousy issues. Everybody and their mama got an opinion about it. What are you gonna do? Let's just get started.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Alfred Evans and Antonio Gilmore. The two of you have been together for 5 years. You do not, however, want to be together anymore. Mr. Evans, you are suing Mr. Gilmore for $1,500, which consists of 5 months' rent. We will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, I'm going to start with Mr. Gilmore. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Okay, Your Honor. So we are here today because me and Alfred has been together for 5 years. And I am gay and I'm proud. And I'm looking for somebody that's gay. And he is just not doing that for me. He wants to be with a man and a woman. And he needs to pick which one that he wants to do. Just the other day at the gas station, he saw this tall, light-skinned man walking. And he undressed him with his eyes. And I look at him like, well, what about me? I look just as good as he do.
Well, that sounds like a really gay thing to do, though, if he's just dressing a man with his eyes. I mean, no, but I'm just saying, I mean, the story is like, maybe he's an eye wanderer, but that doesn't mean he isn't gay.
Yeah, but I just feel like since he wants to be with a woman, and then we talk about marriage. So with that, I want to be with him, but he wants to be with a woman so bad. He even offered to bring one to our damn sex room.
Whoa, cursing people, please.
He wants to be with a woman, and he wants her to come into our bedroom. He said that we can't even get married because he'd rather be with a woman than a man. Okay. Just like his family members, when we were at, last year at a family party, his cousin, Anya, told me that she don't want us to be together because he has kids. And she's always in our business. And he lets her. He never defends me when it comes to his family.
Mr. Evans, what would you like to respond to any or all of that?
Yes, Your Honor. Honestly, I agree with him. Yes, I really am. I'm an openly bisexual male, Your Honor. He knew that when he met me. Honestly, he's been with more women than I have. So it's confusing for me because I just, there's things that Antonio does to me, like I don't trust him. And there was this one time where he was with Jasmine, his best friend. They went to a college to supposedly take her best friend some stuff to her dorm. But it's 10 o'clock at night. Your phone isn't on, and I went to call him, and he didn't answer his phone. I called 20 times, Your Honor, 20 times, no answer. So he walks in, and then, I'm thinking, okay, well, let me see what's the
What's the deal, yeah.
So, I stand there, and I'm like, Antonio, where you been? What's going on? I was with Jasmine, and we was at her friend's dorm. Okay, so why didn't you leave me any notice? He didn't leave me any notice or anything, Your Honor. So I said, okay, well, like, why are you at a dorm at 10 o'clock at night with your phone not working? Your Honor, he looks me in my face and says, nobody had a charger. It's 2018, Your Honor, whenever this happened. Everybody has a charger. Everybody is, if you're not team iPhone, you're team Android. Quit playing with me.
Mr. Gilmore, do you have an explanation for your absence and your lack of phone charge?
Yes, I was the only one who had an iPhone. Nobody else had a charger at the time. And I did text him one time, but he was at work. So when he called, my phone was dead. And every time that I'm with my best friend Jasmine, he always has something to say about her, like he don't like when I'm with her. And as a matter of fact, my best friend Jasmine made a tape today for us, because he always trying to blame her for our relationship.
Let's see what Miss Jasmine Brown has to say.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I've been Antonio's friend for about 15 years now, so I've been at the beginning of his relationship with him and AJ. I've sat back and watched everything and really observed. In March for my birthday, we had planned a couples little bar, little party or whatever. So it was me, my fiance, Antonio, and AJ. AJ counseled on us at the last minute, so it ended up just being us three going. We went, we had fun. The whole time, AJ is sitting there calling Antonio's phone, blowing him up, sending him messages, cussing him out and everything. I'm going to support Antonio in anything he wants to do. If he feels like he wants to stay with Alfred, I'm going to support that. If he feels like they should be separate, I'm going to support that as well. But it's unhealthy, and I feel like if it's unhealthy, it shouldn't last.
Period.
Go ahead, Mr. Evans.
Your Honor. Oh, that almost killed me to wait. Your Honor, the reason why I don't trust them two together is there was this one time where Jasmine, like, they came in and we were talking. We were all together, and it was fine. I was sitting there, you know, to myself. Jasmine and Antonio, what I didn't know was they concocted a way for Antonio to get fired from his job. I asked him why he wasn't at work that day. They came up with a plan to get him fired from his job, Your Honor. So now I'm stuck paying bills and everything for myself without his help or his support, because when him and Jasmine get together, I can't trust them. I don't know what is next with those two every time they get together.
I can understand concocting a plan to get a job, but why do you have to concoct a plan to get rid of a job?
Exactly, Your Honor.
Hold on, no. You talking all crazy. That's not even what happened. Like, you always.
Well, tell me about. Did you actually concoct a plan to get fired?
No, it wasn't to get fired. I just wanted a day off of work just to hang out and relax. So it wasn't to get fired.
Okay, but what happens when you get a day off of work and you're not giving a notice to your job?
He wants to be a porn star so bad.
Stop. So you were concocting a plan just to get the day off.
Yeah, just to get the day off.
And you ended up getting fired instead.
No, I didn't even get fired. I just took the day off.
But you went back to work the next day, everything was fine?
Yes, and they were just asking, like, what was going on. I said, I just took the day off, and they suspended me for, like, 2 days, but I didn't get fired.
Your Honor, those 2 days turned into a whole him not having a job. Therefore, I'm stuck paying bills, and it was Jasmine's influence with him that got him to do it. When I'm around, it doesn't happen.
So you just think she's a bad influence on him?
She's a very bad influence on him, and then I end up paying for it. And there was this one time, he's talking about me on gay dating apps, Your Honor. Your Honor, he even placed a classified ad stating that he was looking for discreet guys in the local area, anonymously.
Did you do that, Mr. Gilmore?
Antonio is like this very, very, very jealous person. So there was this one time at Christmas, we were opening gifts. I look up and Antonio, instead of being in the moment with us as a family, he has an attitude. So I ask him, what are you mad at? Antonio gets up, I don't care, flipping hair left and right, and I'm like, what's going on? He gets mad, Your Honor, because he didn't get the gift he wanted. My kids, Your Honor, are right here witnessing this at Christmas.
Mr. Gilmore, are you misbehaving at Christmas in front of the kids?
I was misbehaving, but it wasn't exactly for the reason that he is
Your
saying.
Honor.
Hang on, what was the reason?
So it's actually all of us, including his baby mama, Monica. We were all there. That year, during Christmas, I didn't have all the money that I could to get the best gifts. So yeah, I was a little salty when she was able to provide more than I was, and whenever they were sitting down as like a family. And I felt like I was outside in the third wheel. So yeah, I had a little attitude, and I had a little jealousy going on.
Is Anya the baby mother about whom we are speaking?
No, ma'am. Monica is my kid's mother. Anya is my cousin.
Do we have Monica here by phone since we're talking about her? Hi,
Hello.
Monica.
Hi. One, I don't have a problem with AJ and Antonio being together, but Antonio needs to mature if he's going to be around my kids. Now, AJ is a great father. He does his very best to put them first, and Antonio just makes it hard. And not too long ago, me and AJ was out school shopping for our kids, and I get a phone call from Antonio saying, haven't you been around my man long enough? Isn't it time to bring him back? I'm like, we're school shopping for our kids. Like, how immature is that?
Okay, Ms. Johnson, thank you so much. I appreciate your input. Now, Mr. Gilmore, are you acting a fool in front of the kids, and do you realize that you always have to conduct yourself in a manner that is appropriate, because children ought not be exposed to inappropriate conduct?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, I agree with you, Your Honor. I just feel like sometimes my emotions take the best of me, and I understand that, but, you know...
Yeah, but you're a grown man. My understanding, Mr. Gilmore, is that Mr. Evans would like to introduce a woman into your sexual relationship. Is that accurate?
That is accurate, and it's not going to happen.
Mr. Evans, did you ask him for that?
Your Honor, I asked Antonio this in the beginning of our relationship. It was something that was almost like, okay, hey, if we get together, then yes, we can do that. So he went from that and then turned into a whole nother situation when we actually got together. And there was this one time, he's talking about me on gay dating apps, Your Honor. Your Honor, he even placed a classified ad stating that he was looking for discreet guys in the local area anonymously.
Did you do that, Mr. Gilmore?
I did do that.
Exactly, but I'm wrong.
I did that was because I was saying that I was bored, and he had his before I even did any of that.
Y'all gotta watch your language. We trying to air this in the daytime. My Lord. You got impulse control problems. You need to get it
Exactly, Your Honor.
together.
Alfred is by himself. I'm like, why are you by yourself? He said, you already know, Tony mad because I went to go get you a burger. So I'm like, okay, what's the deal with that?
Did you get mad because he went to get her a burger? If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV. I understand we have Anya Brown here,
Yes, ma'am.
and she's going to talk about your anger issues. So, Ms. Brown, could I see you? Good day, Ms. Brown. How are you?
Good, how are you, Your Honor?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Tell me what you see when you see this relationship between Mr. Evans and Mr. Gilmore.
I don't agree with it. There's plenty of reasons why I don't agree with Alfred and Antonio being together. For one, he is jealous. There's a time I seen Alfred and Antonio walking through the shopping plaza. And remind you, I done missed my lunch at this time. So I seen them, so I said, Alfred, I texted him. I said, do you mind getting me a burger next door because I done missed my lunch? He said, yeah, sure. So remind you, both of them are together. So then he comes back, get my money to get the burger. So then they come back, Alfred is by himself. I'm like, why are you by yourself? He said, you already know, Tony mad because I went to go get you a burger. So I'm like, okay, what's the deal with that?
Did he get mad because he went to get her a burger?
First off, she needs to mind her business because she's always in our relationship. She has her own man and her own family to worry about, so she has no reason to put her 2 cents in with this. And second, if I didn't get mad because he got her a burger, it was no big deal. I didn't have an attitude, and I didn't say anything wrong to him or her, so I don't know what you're
Lies,
talking
Your Honor,
about.
lies. Those are all lies. He deliberately walked to that car mad because he didn't feel like I should have took time out of our time to go do that for her. He does that all the time. Like I said before, he's jealous. He even gets mad, Your Honor, if I go and I hang with my friends and we're not even doing anything out of the ordinary, just relaxing and chilling. If I'm away from him 10, 15 minutes, Antonio picks up the phone, he'll call me, he's cussing me out, he's acting a fool, he even pops up on us. And on Halloween with Anya, she was there. She can attest to it. We went to a haunted maze on Halloween. And we were going through the mazes, and he would get mad, and as we're going through the mazes, he would push her to the back, Your Honor.
Push you to the back?
To the back, dark as it is, Your Honor. I'm like, why I keep getting pushed to the back of us? And then next thing you know, I done got tripped. So I done tripped. It's dark. I can't get out. So I said, okay, maybe it was something on the floor. Alfred texted me the next day and said, do you know Antonio tried to trip you?
Deliberately.
Mr. Gilmore, did you do that?
I did not do that, Your Honor.
Oh, my God.
There's chainsaws chasing us, and I was running, and I was scared. So if I was pushing her out the way, then she was going too damn slow. She needed to get out of the way.
Okay.
So if I did see
But
trip
as
her,
a
then
man,
that's her.
Your Honor, as a man, for us to be there, regardless of our sexual orientation, as a man, we're there with a female, and you're pushing her to the back.
Right.
Whether
There's a lot
they
of
were
people
chasing us
there.
for fake or for real, you allow her to be the one in the back. How does that make you look as a man?
You looking mighty good over there, Mr.
Thank
Evans.
you. All right, don't Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Anya, do you have anything else you believe I ought to know about this relationship?
Absolutely. When it comes to a relationship and someone that has kids, it's just not going to be that person. It's a package. That means the kids come with it. you need to accept the fact that he has kids. If not, then you need to move on. The jealousy, if you're grown enough, you need to mature. I'm his cousin. I don't want him.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, Miss, very much. Anya, you may have a seat right over there. Now, Mr. Evans, you want $1,500 from Mr. Gilmore for 5 months' rent.
Yes.
Tell me why you believe Mr. Gilmore owes you that amount of money. Now, tell me about the $1,500, though.
When we moved out together, we made an arrangement that everything was gonna be split in half. But as usual, I'm always doing the responsibilities. So there was this one incident where Antonio had his car repoed. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, I feel bad, you gotta get to work. I'll give you $1,500 to go to the dealership and put a down payment on another car. Straight like that. He goes down there, he gets this car, Your Honor. I ain't seen that 1,500 since.
Did you make a loan or a repayment plan? Did you talk about getting the money back?
Yes, ma'am. Like I told him, anytime you get any extra money, all you have to do is put it to the side and give it to me. I don't even need the whole $1,500. I just wanted to see that he was going to be responsible enough to actually pay it back.
And how long ago was that?
This was 2 years ago,
2
Your
years
Honor.
ago. And how much did you get back?
Not a dime, not 1 red cent.
Mr. Gilmore, what is your version of that event?
So, yes, my car did get repoed one night, and I was upset and I was crying. So he told me that the next day he was going to put a down payment on another car for me. Well, he didn't have to do that. I didn't ask him to do that. He offered to do that.
Your Honor, he didn't stop me.
No, so he could have just went and got my car at the impound, which is way less than $1,500. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to be big balling and get his man a car. So therefore, I don't owe him nothing
Did he
back.
discuss getting the money back, or you repaying him?
Later on, he told me that, oh, you owe me this money back. But he was never being serious. He was always just joking about it. And then our money is our money. I done bought him a lot of stuff that's probably over $1,500. So a little car that's $1,500, he doesn't need that back. He got that back with stuff that I done paid for him and gave him.
I got you. I understand what's going on here. Mr. Evans, you need to kick Mr. Gilmore to the curb.
The whole curb.
I mean, to the entire curb.
The whole curb.
And let me tell you something. You're a good dude. You're trying to do the right things with your kids. You're there. You're active. You're a good parent. You discipline. You care. You love. You show up. The worst thing you can do for a kid is put them in an unstable environment. If you've got a resident 2-year-old here who loses his mind every time he doesn't get exactly what he wants, the way he wants it, he doesn't even have the ability, even if there is something he has the right to be angry about. When you go to a preschooler's little play or get-together or cabaret or whatever the 5-year-olds are doing, you behave like a grown man. You just act like you got some sense. You suck it up so the kids have an opportunity. If he is unable to do that in such a clearly inappropriate place, he ain't the man for you. I would have loved to given you $1,500. Would have enjoyed it, because I think this guy is wrong. But I can't, so I won't. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
I know how Judge Lynn feels. She says you shouldn't be with this guy anymore.
Exactly.
You agree with her?
I actually agree with her. I think it's time for me to, like she said, kick him to the curb. And when I say curb, I mean the whole curb.
Yeah, but what was the breaking point?
The fact that I had the information from Judge Toler that said, you know, hey, he shouldn't be around my kids anymore with the way he acts, and I feel the exact same.
Do you think he will get the message and you guys will part ways, or?
I'm gonna be willing to see if he would change, but if he doesn't, then it's time to let it go.
Judge, today's case, young love.
Thank you. I have a young couple here who started having children while they were still children. They've got some growing up to do. Let's see if I can get them started.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Anissa Ewing and Malik Kyle. The two of you have been together for 9 years. You have 2 children together, but you do not want to be together anymore. Ms. Ewing, you brought Mr. Kyle here for $477.86 for payment of his card note that was 2 months behind. We will talk about that momentarily, but before we do, Ms. Ewing, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Me and Malik been together 9 years. I brought him here today because he lies, he cheats. I feel like I'm losing myself to love him. I need to get back to loving me. He constantly lies and cheats. There was a time he had sex with a friend of mine, a so-called friend of mine, and she ended up pregnant, and we had to get a DNA test. It almost broke up our family, Judge, and it's been so long. Like, we were almost done.
How long ago was that?
This was last summer.
And what did he say to you that allowed you to stay with him after such a tremendous betrayal?
I might just be a fool.
Mr. Kyle, would you like to respond to that?
Yes, ma'am. So, at that time, when I did have sex with her friend, but at that time, we had broke up because she was texting another man, just telling him, like, I love you, and, like, you're the only person I think about, and that's why we're together. So, at that time, we separated. So, I was single at the time.
How long were you separated before you hopped on the friend?
It was probably about 7 or 8 months. But I just ran into her at the club. I was drinking that night, and, it's just like, I was single at the time. Not that it's right because it's her friend, but it was just something that happened. We took a DNA test. It wasn't my child, so we were able to try to mend things.
It wasn't your child?
No, ma'am.
No. But it could have been your child.
Yes, it could have been.
Did you have a condom?
Yes, I did, but
no.
You know, things happen when you use
condoms. I think that folks these days aren't afraid of being pregnant as much as they should. It's kind of an oops moment, not a oh my God, which it was when I was young, which kept us on the straight and narrow. Right. I'm just saying. Ms. Ewing, why don't you tell me, are there other things that he has done?
It's repeat offenses, Judge. There was also a time when I got a message on Facebook from some girl saying that she had sex with my boyfriend at a hotel party the night before. As soon as I read the message.
See, that's not true though. So
it's true. It's definitely true.
So I was at the hotel party and some things did happen, but we never had sex. I did have oral sex with her, but
that counts.
Yeah, but it wasn't me giving. I was receiving.
That counts.
Yeah, that does count, but you know, I don't think it's as bad as having sex. But it is wrong though at the same time. And then, you know, she says I repeatedly cheat and stuff like that, but it's just not true. Like,
it's true.
Like most of the time when I'm messing with another woman, we're broken up or something. So, and she breaks up with me a lot because she just.
Well, how often has she broken up with you over these past 9 years?
Very. How
about in the last year? How many times?
He broke up with me for stuff he did wrong.
In the last
Stuff
year.
he did.
Tell me about that. Tell me about that.
It was plenty of times. Like, it was times I didn't call him. Just not even too long ago, I seen him, he interacting with some female on Facebook that he used to talk to in the past, and I confronted him about it, and he got mad at me. He got mad at me and told me I shouldn't even have been snooping through stuff, and he got mad at me. Like, he really got mad, and that's crazy. How can you get mad at me?
Did you break up over that?
Yes, and he told me that that's not the only thing he told me that that's not really cheating, but when I interact with anybody, that's cheating.
She emotionally cheats. So it's like.
Give me an example.
So we might get into an argument or something like that, and then she might leave with a male friend or something, and she claims she's just a friend. Like one time, she left with a male friend like at 11 at night, didn't return to the next morning, and just giving me all type of excuses. We was riding around and we was just chilling and stuff like. But I don't know what happened. I don't know what went on.
Were you two living together at the time?
Yes. Male friends are just friends. He knows that. They didn't come around him. All that. It was a time he even allegedly slept with a family member of mine. And I know he did it, and he's denying it, but he did do it.
Let me finish.
He did it. He's going to say he didn't do it, but he did do it. She didn't even deny it. So she never said she didn't do it.
Okay, Mr. Kyle, did you do it?
No, ma'am.
Yes.
See, she didn't deny it, but it's like
why wouldn't you say no?
She never told her that she did, and then at the same time,
why wouldn't you say you didn't if you did?
At the same time, this had a male friend, and he had a crush on her. So
you're jumping off the topic too quickly.
Oh no!
I want you to address the topic. Did you sleep with a family member of hers?
No, ma'am. And
did you
that's
have any kind of emotional, romantic, or otherwise touching session with a family member of hers?
No, ma'am. And where this rumor came from is from her male friend that I was just telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
He had a crush on her, and he's coming to her saying that this person and this person told them that I had sex with her. So she asked the other people that were involved, and they're like, we never said nothing like that. And then at the same time, he got a crush on her. So I feel like he was making it up just so he could do something with her.
That was just his defense. He knows that. It's the time I lost weight because of him. Like, I couldn't eat. I was literally depressed. After that stuff happened with the DNA test and all that, waiting on that DNA test to come back, and then the first time it came back, it was like inconclusive, so he had to do it again. So then I was really worried, like, yeah, it got to be his. Why wouldn't it just have been negative?
Right.
It was just crazy. It was like the worst time. I think that was like the most emotional I ever been. Like, I lost weight. I was drinking every day. I couldn't sleep, eat. It was sad. It was bad.
It was bad.
And that was last summer. And I still ended up taking him back through it all. He told me he wouldn't even take me back if that was me. Do you know how that make me feel as a woman? Like, I couldn't even.
He wouldn't take you back if what was you?
He said if the shoe was on the other foot, he wouldn't take me back. And we were broken up, and I still would never mess with one of his friends. Nothing close to it. Nothing. I would never.
Did you say
he wouldn't
that?
take me back?
Yeah, I did say that because, I mean, that's just how I feel.
That's crazy.
Like, at the same time, she took me back, but she didn't have to, though. I didn't force her to take me back. So that's just my stance on it. I wouldn't be with her.
And you would have understood if she didn't take you back.
Yeah, I would have understood.
That would have been something that you wouldn't have done.
Yes,
I got you. Now, she's the mother of your children.
Yes, ma'am.
You're supposed to die to defend her if that is necessary.
Yeah.
And you can't be a dude and a man and talk about being anything unless you're willing to do that.
Right.
Period. End of story. You say you don't feel protected by Mr. Kyle, and you have a specific story you want to tell me about that. Please do.
It was a time we were at a party, and a guy kind of nudged me, and I came and brought it to Malik's attention, and he didn't do nothing. That was the second time. It was another time I got into a fight with some females. We were all fighting, and some guy pistol with me. Malik acted like he didn't see this. He saw it.
I didn't
Somebody
see that.
saw it. Didn't even help.
Somebody
I got hit in the head
pistol
with-
whipped?
Yes. During
By
the
a
fight.
woman?
During the fight. No, a guy.
A guy hit you in the head with a gun?
Yes.
And he pretended he didn't see you?
Act like he didn't see it.
How do you know he saw you?
How she know
I
she
know he
seen me
saw
when
it.
she's in the middle of a fight?
Everybody was recording, cameras out, but you didn't see it. It don't make sense.
That don't make sense.
He didn't care to protect me
Did you
at
see
that
the
time.
fight?
Yeah, I seen the fight.
Did you know she was fighting?
It was a whole brawl, like a whole, probably 15, 20 people fighting. I can't focus on one guy. And
But
then,
why
and
were
then
you
he
not
started-
paying attention to your girl?
But you're supposed to focus on her. If
Exactly.
she's in the middle of a brawl, you walk into the brawl, get your woman, and pluck her out.
But see-
That's what you do.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes, ma'am.
Now, she's the mother of your children.
Yes, ma'am.
You're supposed to die to defend her if that is necessary.
Yes.
And you can't be a dude and a man and talk about being anything unless you're willing to do that.
Right.
Period. End of story.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I understand your mother is on the phone because she has something she wants to say about this very issue. Mrs. Ewing?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine, Just Toler. How are you?
I am just fine. I'm talking to your daughter and Mr. Kyle here. They're telling me about their relationship. What do you see when you look at their union?
Well, I would love to see them stay together.
Mm-hmm.
I love Malik as a person, as my to-be son-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that the relationship can survive the way that it is now. They do too much tit for tat, number one. It's tit for tat. She cheats, so I'm going to go cheat.
Right.
He cheats, so I'm going to go cheat. I mean, they need to grow up, both of them. My daughter is not an angel, but I am sick and tired. She is too beautiful. She is too beautiful. That's my baby. you know, and I would do anything for her. I would have certainly taken a bullet for her.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mrs. Ewing.
Yes,
that was
ma'am.
very helpful. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. Did y'all hear what she said?
Yes, ma'am.
What about that tit-for-tat business? Is that an accurate reflection of how you guys run your relationship?
I mean, I guess it could be explained like that, but like I said at the beginning, it was just I never did anything like, and I dealt with a lot of cheating from her at the beginning, at the front end of the.
So now
of the
you're trying to
relationship.
catch up.
No, not necessarily catch up. I just got tired of, you know, I just got tired of just being head over heels for her, and I'm getting cheated on. Guys pulling up to her house while I'm there, and she's leaving with other guys while I'm there.
Now, Ms. Ewing,
I wasn't cheating.
were you doing all that nonsense?
I just had a lot of male friends. He was always invited. It wasn't nothing like that.
You
She even left
smiling a
me, but
bit. I don't know.
She went to a hotel party with her friends, and with her friend, and she and her friend brother, they used to talk, they used to text and stuff. And then they left me at her house while they went to a hotel party for the whole night. And it's just like, they claimed that they was trying to give me a ride, but...
Ms. Ewing, let me ask you this question. If he conducted business the way you did with your male friends, with women friends, would you find that distressing?
If he did it the way I did it, I probably wouldn't, because
I probably wouldn't.
He's allowed around. My male friends are allowed around him, and vice versa. Everybody can come together and have a good time. If he has a female friend, he got to sneak and do it, and all this crazy nonsense. Like, and he's just a liar. He's just a liar.
Did you understand what he did? No.
I understand that.
I am talking. Young lady, you need to learn when to be quiet. You can't learn anything if you talk when others are talking. You can't hear anything. That's probably one of his problems with you. If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV. You say his checks don't match up with his work schedule. Explain that to me.
He works all day, every day. And then he'll
Which
come
is
home
what
with,
you're supposed to do.
He'll come home with like a $400 check or something. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Do you know how much he makes an hour? Do you know what his hours are?
I know all day, and it should be way
I don't
more.
get paid by the hour, Your Honor. I get paid by each job that I do. So some jobs don't pay as much as the next job. Mm-hmm. So some weeks I might bring in $400, but I get paid
The
every
hours
week.
don't
So
match.
it's like
None of it match.
the hours can't match because I don't get paid.
Did you understand what he did? No.
I understand that.
I am talking. Young lady, you need to learn when to be quiet. You can't learn anything if you talk when others are talking. You can't hear anything. That's probably one of his problems with you. If he doesn't get paid by the hour, then his hours won't match up with the check. If he gets paid by the job, it is determined by the nature of the job and who he is working for. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand that. I didn't mean the hours. I meant like the jobs he do, none of it adds up with how much he gets paid. It just doesn't match at all. It doesn't. He knows that.
Have you sat down and talked to him about it? About how much he makes,
but
how
it's
much
like at the
each
same
job
time,
is?
I don't really just want to
I'm
be in his
still
pocket.
talking and you're jumping right in the middle. You don't understand anything because you don't hear anything. Because you're so busy yapping all the time. You need to stop that.
I'm sorry.
You want $477.86 from this man for the car notes that was 2 months behind. Tell me about that.
It was just a time when he wasn't working and he kind of got off track with the car note or whatever. So I said I would pay it for him. I mean, it's my boyfriend, I was gonna pay it. But then we having all these issues and we keep on having problems and breaking up. I told him, at this point, I just don't want to be together no more. You can just pay me back for this.
And go about your business and be on your way.
Yes.
How long ago did you tell him that?
Maybe last month.
Last month. Did you has he gone on his way, or y'all still in the same house?
We still in the same house.
End of story. You don't even have to reply. Let me tell you two something. This is never gonna be, I don't think you guys will ever break up. You might break up at some point, but it's going to be a non-stop washing machine of nonsense that you're going to go on over and over and over again. You two don't listen. You two don't know how to communicate. You two are busy doing tit for tat. You're behaving like you're in high school, 17 years old. Well, he did this. I don't want to look stupid, so I'm going to do that. She's doing that. I don't want to look stupid, so I'm going to do this. You think anything that is short of penetration isn't really sex, so whatever happens, happens. And it is not a good environment in which to raise children. It's not a good environment in which to maintain a relationship. The relationship should be between the two of you. You've got too many side folks in it. If I were to go out all night with a dude, my husband would lose his mind. If you want to maintain a relationship, you have to curb some of the things that you do in order to support that union. You don't support that union with conduct that is not supportive of couples. Whether or not he can go or not go is not the issue. It is whether or not you are woman enough to stop doing some of the things that you used to do when you were single in order to support maintaining a relationship. You want to become a wife, going out and running around with other guys is not a way to get this guy to give you a ring. It just isn't. You guys think that you should do as you need to, feel what you need to do anytime you need to do it. That's not grown folk behavior. It just isn't. Children will do what they see you doing. Do you want your children to repeat this pattern?
No, man.
Do you want your children to have the life that you have, which is unstable, dissolute, disassembled, uncertain, insecure? Do you want that?
No.
Then you have to behave in a manner that allows you to deliver to your children the life that you want them to have. You have to grow up. You had the kids too young. Too late, that cat's out of the bag. But now that you've done that, you need to sit down as a couple and determine how you are going to conduct your business as a couple. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to give you a book. It's called Dear Sonali, to the Daughter I Never Had. It's written to 20-year-old young ladies, just like you, who have a life that is based upon the desire of the moment. The most important thing in your life is having a man and keeping that man, and you don't look at life as an entire picture of things. I wrote about everything from money to love to communication, and I want you to read it so I can have you be in charge of your life. Look at me, look at me, look at me, so you can be in charge of your life instead of having your life in charge of you. You with me?
Yes.
I want you to be happy. I want you to be strong. I want you to be married. I want you to raise rational children, because you don't raise rational children, they'll be robbing people.
Right.
And I'm too old to fight. You with me?
Yes, ma'am.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
How are you feeling now after hearing what Judge Lynn had to say today?
I was listening to what she had to say, and I think everything she said was right. And I need to listen more and talk less. I would love to stay with him, but if it don't work out, I'm leaving.
Do you think you'll put a ring on anytime soon if you guys can make this thing work out?
Oh, yeah, definitely. If we could make it work, then it's definitely possible.
9 years in, right?
Yep.
What do you think? Soon?
Yeah, soon. Need to be.
On Divorce Court today. Can a relationship that starts with a lie survive the truth? Courtney told Lee she was 18 when she was really 14. 6 years later, she is growing up and he is moving out. Lee Bradford and Courtney Reynolds have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in Divorce Court starts now.
Mr. Reynolds, you say she was lying to you from the moment you met her. Why don't you tell me what she was lying about?
I was told that she was 18 going on 19 when I first met her.
Uh-huh.
Come to find out, she was 14 going on 15. I was 23 years old. You know, I was living, getting ready.
Where did you meet her?
You say when?
Where?
Where? We was actually at a house party, Your Honor. We was all having a good time, you know, doing grown folks things, and you know, I assumed that everyone in the house was grown people.
Right. Ms. Reynolds, you met him at a house party?
Yes, ma'am. It was my cousin's party. I was 14 going on 15, but I didn't look like it, and he didn't think I looked like it. So
why did you tell him you were 18?
I mean, I don't like young men. I liked him. I liked his swag. I already heard about him before I even saw him at the party. So I couldn't tell him I was 14.
So you were laying in wait for the brother. You said, I heard about Lee. Let me go on over
Well, they
here.
didn't even call him Lee. They call him Big Baller.
So you mean you were laying in wait for the big baller?
Right.
And so you told him you were 18 and...
I told him I was 18. The people at the party told him I was 18. I looked 18.
So you had the whole thing set up. He didn't have a chance.
I had it in the bag. It was good. I liked him, though. He was cute.
Uh-huh.
He had cars, watches, chains. I had to. It was like a local rapper or something.
And
like,
he was just so blingy and shiny, you couldn't do without it.
I had to.
Mr. Bradford, did you sense at all that Ms. Reynolds, if not 14, was at least less than genuine?
At the moment, no, I didn't. I didn't. I did not at all. You know, everything was copacetic with her. You know, she was very mature, very mature. You know, she handled grown folk situations. And so, you know, I played my role, you know.
I understand that she moved in with you 5 months after the two of you met.
Yeah, she did. I mean...
How did she manage that?
Well, to be honest with you, Your
Or
Honor...
is it something you managed?
Well, it was a couple thing. We was couples, so we managed it together. You know, we put our thoughts and ideas together, and, you know, one thing led to another, and she was in my household.
Okay.
No, this man told me he did not want to wake up another day and not see my face. He said I had to move in with him. He wanted me. It was just like, okay, he's going with the flow also, so it's not all my fault.
So it's his fault you pulled the wool over his eyes.
I mean, even after he found out how old I was, he didn't he still loved me.
What did you do when you found out how old she was, Mr. Bradford?
Nothing.
Well, to be honest with you, it was nothing I could do. Everything was all said and done. The love was there, and it was nothing I could do, Your Honor.
Well, you say now, Mr. Bradford, the age difference is a problem in the relationship. Why don't you tell me that? Why?
Oh, I don't. You know, I have so much. I don't know where to start.
Well, start somewhere.
All right. Well, you know, Your Honor. All right, Your Honor. Well, all right. We'll start off by living situations, Your Honor. We both working. We both was working. We had nice jobs. Well, at the present time, I still have a nice job, you know. I'm not faulting her for that, you know. I mean, I take care of her, do what all I can do, you know. So at the same time, I don't have too much time to do anything on my behalf, so I figure, you know, if that's my lady, you know, she should be there and handle situations that I can't handle. So, you know, she come to me, you know, we need money for this, we need money for this. I give her money for this, I give her money for that, you know. On a personal issue, she want money to keep herself up, keep her nails done, toes done, hair done. I do that. Your Honor, I give her a good bit of money to go get her hair done, Your Honor. She tell me she needs $200 to get her hair done. I leave out, go to work, leave the money for her. I come back, Your Honor, her hair looks worse than it did when I left. She got pigtails everywhere, Your Honor. You know, I can do that myself. You don't need $200 to put pigtails in your head. Come on, Your Honor.
Ms. Reynolds, your response to that, would he give you money for things like your hair, doing nails, and you wouldn't use it?
Yes. In the beginning, he was getting my hair done 3 times a month. My nails done every 2 weeks. Now he goes out, he buy me some gel, a ponytail, you know, and some shampoo and say, make it work. You know, it's way different. He's making it seem like something is totally not. Yes, he'll give me $200 to get my hair done. My hair might only cost $150. So what I choose to do with that $50 is my choice because he already gave it to me.
Can I say this? I hear in the general populace this day these days as a good dude. You get a good dude because he's paying for my hair, he's paying for my nails, he's paying for the weave and all that kind of stuff. And that to me is so storefront and silly. I don't even know what to say. It's so meaningless. It's not setting up a future. It's superficial. It has no real value. And, you know, as long as he's giving me $20 and give weave and all this kind of stuff, and you're not growing, you're not getting any better. If he was giving you book money or tuition money or putting it in the bank for something or other, but you believe the nails and the hair have value, and I'm here to tell you that they don't. And I know that you're young, and I know that you live in an environment which says to you, because I see it all over the place, yeah, he getting me some nails, and yeah, all of that is meaningless unless you own stock in Revlon.
Next, which is worse, Courtney's Southern cooking or what she wrote about Lee in her secret diary? Have you been living together for years but find that splitting up is as complicated as divorce? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Real relationships in crisis. Divorce Court continues.
Ms. Reynolds, I'm gonna give you opportunity. I said what I had to say. Do you have any response to that? Did I get it wrong in some way, shape, or form?
Yes, because I feel as though if he wanted to pay for my college tuition or something, I would let him do that also. Whatever he's willing to pay for, he can do that.
That kind of wasn't the point. But that's okay.
Okay.
We're just gonna leave it there for a minute. You say, Ms. Reynolds, that Mr. Bradford is always flirting with other women. Why don't you tell me what he's doing and why it's causing you to leave him?
Okay. For one thing, he's from Alabama. He likes cooking Southern food. He wants me to get fat. He made me gain, like, I would say 40 pounds. But now he flirts, he like, hey, sexy, to like skinny girls, skinny white girls. You know, and I'm clearly not skinny nor white, but that's like what he goes after. So I'm like, no. Instagram, Facebook, he's all on there liking pictures, all these thoughts, all these twerk videos. I can't do it. No. I don't deserve it.
You say he made you gain 40 pounds. Did he do so just by cooking really well, or did he ask you to get bigger?
It was always, oh, you so skinny. Oh, you need to eat. Oh, you not gonna eat with me? I'm like, I just ate. Oh, no, you finna eat with me, because if you don't eat with me, I think you don't want my cooking. You know, it's always what he wants.
He cooks for you?
Well, he did in the beginning, but, you know, I started cooking. But then when I started cooking, he started, you know, eating at work or, you know.
Ms. Reynolds, maybe you know, is your cooking good?
Everybody else likes my cooking.
Everybody else likes your cooking. Mr. Bradford, did you ask her to become a little heavier for you or encourage that?
Well, I didn't ask her, Yana, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Because
I mean, she looks good the way she looks,
Because he didn't want
Yana,
anybody else looking at me, so he wanted me to gain weight.
Well, now, Mr. Bradford, do you like heavier women, or you... No. I mean, like when you like pictures on Instagram and Facebook, are there heavier women or are they the thin ones? Well, I can tell the answer is yes by your jaw movement. But I'm gonna give you an opportunity to respond regardless.
Well, you know, honestly, Yana, I'm not a picky person. You know, it's not about the size. It's not about that to me.
You
Yana.
just like women.
I love women. I don't like them. I love them. I love women.
You think she's cheating on you?
You know, it's not that I think, Yana. I know.
Tell me how you know.
Well, Yana, this is I ran across some writing that she's been doing, Yana. She has a personal journal that I ran across. I stumbled across, and me being me, I had to be nosy. And it's been some writing in the journal about a coworker that she used to mingle with, that she just, you know, enjoyed.
Was she mingling while she was with you, or was this beforehand?
Oh, it had to have been with me. I mean, it's been 6 years now, Yana. It had to have been with me, you know. And I mean, it's, you know, she talks about a lot of things that they would do together that, you know, at the same time.
Sexual in nature?
I'm not gonna get that deep. You know, I'm not gonna get that deep. It wasn't that deep, you know. But the talk, I mean, you know, if I say, if he took her out and did some things that I would do for her, I mean, I'm quite sure she rewarded him the same way I was rewarded, you know?
Oh,
Were
okay,
you,
then.
were other guys giving you stuff financially or buying you things?
Like I said, when I started cooking, he wouldn't eat my food.
Right.
So I take it to work with me because they love my food. You know, I was feeding my boss, you know, and he might give me some extra hours or something. I mean, it's all about hustle, right?
Not in a relationship, no.
When Divorce Court continues, was Courtney originally attracted to Lee, or was his bank account the big attraction?
Before she told the truth, do you believe Lee suspected Courtney was so young? Call 1-800-282-9091 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Mr. Bradford, I want to ask, do you feel that you've been taken advantage of at all?
Well, in the beginning, I'm gonna have to say no, Your Honor. I didn't feel like that in the beginning at all. I had a little crisis went on. I was involved in an accident, and it led to death. And at that time, you know, she was there for me.
Supportive.
You know, all the way. You know, from the time it happened till, you know, I finished everything. You know, she was there for me. But as things leveled out, you know, it was more of, you know, I felt like, okay, since I was there for you when you needed me, you know, now you need to be here for me when I need you, you know.
Well, what kind of things does she want you to do for her now?
Well, you know, it's really all about the money with her right now, Your Honor. It's all about the money, nothing else, you know. So, I mean, she waits for my payday. She waits for my payday before I do, Your Honor.
He has to take care of me.
He's taking your childhood away?
Yeah.
But didn't you target him?
I mean, but still. I mean, either way, I did what I had to do. I cooked, I cleaned, I did everything. I was belittled in front of his child, you know, all types of stuff.
How would he belittle you?
Oh, he's leaving for work. Oh, it'll be nice if you vacuum. But I'm not a dirty person. The house stays clean. So the fact that you're telling me to wash 2-3 dishes that's in the sink that I'm going to wash anyways in front of your child is a problem because you already know that I'm going to do that. But you're just trying to, I don't know, make yourself feel like this king. I mean, I might be so shallow right now and it's all about the money. I did care about him. But, you know, through all the hey sexes and all the everything that he does, you know, I'm just
to
like...
other women?
Exactly. It's just like, give me my money and let me go. You know, that's where I'm at now. So let's get to the party.
Ms. Reynolds, you're deep. I gotta say that. I think you're an interesting 20-year-old. You're very cynical and I don't know how you got that way that young. I don't know what was happening over at your house that put you in another man's house at 14 looking
she's known to
for
fool
a
a lot
big
of people,
baller.
Your Honor. She can fool a lot of people.
Do you think she fooled you?
Well, yeah, she fooled me, Your Honor. She fooled me. From day one, I was fooled.
Let's
I
get
fell
to
for
this
it.
party, though.
I fell for it, Your Honor.
This is my house.
I'm saying
Don't
because
get
you guys are making him
confused.
seem like he's just so much, and I'm just like, I've just manipulated
I've given you
him.
an ample opportunity to explain to me what you wanted to do, when you wanted to do it, and why you wanted to do it. You're the one who told me the story.
Right, I didn't tell the whole story.
But what would you like to tell me that I haven't heard?
Okay, for one thing, he had sex with my friend.
Did you have sex with her friend?
Now, I wouldn't call it sex, Your Honor. I wouldn't call that sex. I wouldn't call it sex, Your Honor. It was...
Well, what would you call it?
Well, first of all, since she want to put it out there like that, Your Honor, she basically gave me permission to do what I did to her, Your Honor.
How did she do that?
Well,
That
you
is
know,
hilarious. We was at a party. He was belligerently drunk. He wanted to have sex with me. I said, no, get it together. No. So he said, oh, well, can I do it with your friend? I said, I don't care what you do. She asked me, well, can I do it with him? I said, I don't care what you do.
That's permission.
So that's permission.
That's permission.
That's permission.
Wow. I mean, I'm scared of you people.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
Ms. Reynolds, I understand that you are seeking $4,800 in transitional support from Mr. Bradford as you move out of his house. Why don't you explain to me why you believe you are entitled to that amount?
Well, he's the reason why I'm not working right now. The whole time that I lived with him, it was made clear that he was going to take care of me. We wasn't planning on breaking up or anything, so I thought he was just going to be my, I guess, life support or something. And the fact that we're splitting ways, he should, you know, make sure I can get to where I need to get without him. I just want it for like 6 months, and after that, he can go on about his life.
Did you quit school in order to be with him?
No, I didn't quit school.
Did you give up anything in particular? Were you going to go somewhere? Did you have some? Is there something that you gave up?
Well, as in...
Based upon his promises to you?
Right. I could be in school right now. I mean, I graduated, but I could be in school right now doing my dream, but I'm not.
Let me explain something to you about shacking up. It's a bad idea. And it's usually a worse idea for a woman, especially if she hasn't got a job. You can't expect, when you get married, there's a commitment on both sides to honor, love, and care for each other. And there's also an economic commitment and on both sides to make sure that the ship stays upright. When you shack up with somebody, you don't get none of that. You just moved in. You just the side piece that became permanent. And what happens is you don't get any of the benefits of a marital contract because that's a contract. And part of that contract was that one person was going to take care of another person. And when that contract is breached, that other person makes good. When you just roll in and move in with somebody, you don't have those benefits. That's why you should be careful about what you do. You're just a little girl. And I want you to rejoice in that. But you should do what little girls do, which is learn and to stay with your family and not attempt to reach out for the bling and the baller, but you should attempt to reach out for the knowledge and for the education and for tomorrow. If you're gonna be a person who seeks to have others care for them, you make sure they put a ring on it before you give it away, because that's the only obligation that you have. Do you see what I'm saying? I can't give you $4,800. He didn't breach. I even tried to look for if you had, it's a concept called detrimental reliance. If he made promises to you and you relied on them to your detriment, in other words, like I was going to go to college, but he said, no, don't do it, this and that, it still would be a stretch, but I might have been able to do something for you.
But that's why I don't have a job.
But you didn't, no, you simply chose not to.
But he
not based upon his, you simply chose. You said, I got a baller, I got that, somebody's gonna take care of me, and I'm gonna kick back and take care of it. He owes you not a thing. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Lee and Courtney appreciate the judge's ruling and both look forward to new relationships. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court. On Divorce Court today. After just a month, they knew it was right. But now, 3.5 years later, they think it was wrong. Sharon believes Wade has a problem with alcohol, while Wade claims it's her turn to bring in the money. Sharon Norris and Wade Ryden have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in Divorce Court starts now.
Ms. Norris, you say your 3.5-year relationship with Mr. Ryden is ending because he drinks too much. Tell me about that.
Well, in the recent months, he's been drinking daily, getting drunk daily, instead of just coming home and having a couple of beers after work. And I recently came home at lunchtime, and at noon he was already intoxicated with his friend at the house, and it's every day, and I can't get him to do anything.
Had he been drinking when you first met him, or when you first moved in together? Or did it change over time?
It did change. When we first met, it was after work, maybe 1 or 2 beers, just unwinding after work. Now it's every day, just with the intention of getting drunk.
Okay. What kind of drunk is he? Is he happy drunk, mean drunk, sleepy drunk, sexy drunk? Well, not
usually,
sexy, but
usually
he's wants sex kind of drunk.
Right. Usually he's pretty happy for the most part, unless, I say something to him about it, and then he can be disrespectful and kind of rude occasionally.
Mr. Ryden, do you have a little problem with alcohol?
No, I don't believe I have a problem with alcohol at all. I think she's just taking it a little too far. I don't get drunk every single day. She's just making it out.
You drink every day. Unwind a glass of beer after work?
Yeah, of course I have some cocktails.
So, some cocktails.
Yeah.
Now, when you say some cocktails, what kind, and give me kind and quantity?
Well, it depends on the situation that's at hand. Some days I feel like beer, some days I feel like hard alcohol. And, it just depends on the day also,
If it's a beer day, how many beers do you typically have?
1, 2, 6, 5, I don't know. It's just, how many ever until it quit tasting good? And then I stop drinking them.
Okay. Do you ever stop drinking just because you feel that you're becoming intoxicated or, gone past buzz?
Well, that's the whole point of drinking, is to get drunk.
So you drink to get drunk?
Yeah, why not?
Well, she's got 2 kids at home, 11 and 15. That's a good reason not to. Don't you think?
Yeah, but they're not drinking.
But they're seeing you drink.
Well...
Do you trust your judgment when you're drunk?
No, I don't.
So you're in the house with 2 kids, and you're in a condition where you don't trust your judgment. Does that sound copacetic to you?
See, my judgment might be cloudy at that time, but, it's not that I'm not completely out of it and not know what I'm doing. I still know what I'm doing. I just have bad judgment because I'm intoxicated.
Okay, because you're doing the wrong... Okay.
If someone says jump off a bridge, it's probably going to sound like a good idea to jump off that bridge when I'm intoxicated. But when I'm sober, it's probably not going to be such a great idea.
Such a good idea. I get that. Why do you think Ms. Norris is leaving? You seem to say that you're an affable drunk, you drink, you get drunk, but you don't really cause any problems. Why do you think she's leaving?
Maybe because I pay more attention to other things when I'm drinking than her.
Like what?
Say, I'll get online and start looking at social media sites or start watching other video websites and stuff like that.
What kind of
not
videos
that.
You looking at?
It's like I go on and I amuse myself.
I just can't imagine you being drunk going on Wikipedia. So I'm looking to figure out where that river of alcohol is taking you.
Well, I like to watch, funny videos and people getting messed up and stuff like that.
Like fail blog and all that kind of stuff.
Those
people
are
falling
funny.
down.
Yeah, and I'm drunk and
is
I want to laugh.
that an accurate representation of the way he spends his evening once he's become inebriated?
If he's at home.
Which he often
yes.
is not, I'm taking
No.
by your answer?
Yeah, often he's gone. And sometimes he'll come home at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's usually when he gets rude or disrespectful.
Is that accurate? Do you get rude and disrespectful when you come home late at night after a night out in the town with the fellas?
Maybe in her eyes it's rude and disrespectful, but in mine, I don't see any problem with some of the stuff I say.
Can you tell me some things that he said that you found rude and disrespectful?
Well, recently I asked him why he was coming home at 4 o'clock because the bars close at 2, and he basically told me if I didn't like it, I was welcome to leave.
Was he?
I never said anything like that.
Mr. Ryden, hang on. Was he drunk?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you ask a drunk man an intelligent question? I never understood that.
Good point.
It's never an opportune time. You don't get a good answer. You're most likely to get anger. You wait till the next day when you can have a conversation. Don't talk to drunk people. Put them to bed. You say, Mr. Wright, we've been talking about you for a while, so I'm gonna get off of you for a moment. Why don't you tell me what your main complaint about Ms. Norris is?
Okay, like when we first got together, you know, she wasn't working, she was going to school, and I was taking care of everything, you know, and I was being the provider, you know, and I never complained, you know. And then all of a sudden, you know, I lost my job. Now she has a job that pays well. So in my eyes, I just feel that, you know, maybe it's time for a little bit of conversation. And, you know, maybe I could stay home for a little while and take care of the house and stuff like that while she works, you know. And, you know, I work in a oil and gas industry, you know, and I have certain skills there. So sometimes it takes a little longer to get the job that I'm looking for instead of just, you know, starting back at the bottom, you know. When I'm trying to get back up into a management position, it takes a little while. How long have you been
unemployed?
For about 4 months now.
4 months?
Yeah,
okay.
Something around there.
I also understand you don't like the fact that she tries to dictate your social life, that she doesn't like your friends, and that she's jealous.
Yeah, you know, there is a lot of that. And it does get old, you know, and I do, that's why I just stay away most of the time, you know. And like you were saying earlier, my judgment's cloudy, so instead of being at the house and causing problems, you know, I go out and...
So you abandon her as a public service?
To her, yeah, it's kind of a public service. Yes. I wouldn't say public service, I'd say personal service.
Personal service,
yes,
personal
yes,
service.
Yes.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. It's more accurate than what I said.
Next, does Wade spend more time having fun out on the town with his friend than he does with Sharon? Have you been living together for years but find that splitting up is as complicated as divorce? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Divorce Court, real relationships, raw emotion. Testimony continues now.
Ms. Norris, I understand Mr. Ryden has a friend that he sees so often, you call him his wife. Yeah. Why don't you explain?
Well, this friend sees him more than I do, and we live together. And so, you know, they're constantly out together. They're always at the strip clubs or at the bars together. When he doesn't come home,
wanted to go out more often, I go
Mr.
out with
Ryden.
you.
When he doesn't come home, it's you know, this is who he was with all the time. And sometimes I just feel like if he wants to spend all his time with his friend, maybe that's who he should be with.
Mr. Ryden, you had a response to that. That would be?
Yeah, you know, I have a close friend, and we like to hang out. And a lot of the times, she doesn't want to go out and do the stuff that we're doing because she comes back from work and she says that she's tired and she doesn't want to go out and do stuff. And my buddy always wants to go out and do stuff. And plus, you know, he's kind of rich, and he takes me out, and we go have a good time, and I don't have to spend any money, so I'm all for it.
You know, you said earlier in the proceedings that, you know, in the beginning you used to take care of her, and now, you know, financially, and then she was home and she would take care of the home part. Now that those roles are reversed, it seems that she's taking care of you financially, but you are not providing any sort of support and care in the home.
I'm still taking care of the house and cleaning up the house and, you know, cooking meals and stuff like that. You know, it's not that I'm just not doing anything at all.
You know, marriage is not just a bunch of chores. It's not just a job and then I cook and clean, you bring money, I cook and clean, you bring money. You have to actually, or a committed relationship, you have to actually engage in things as a couple in order for that relationship to grow. Have you done anything in that regard?
A little bit.
Like?
I try to do stuff, but then it always just gets shot down that she doesn't want to do
Are you sober
it.
when you do them?
Most of the time, I try.
Put yourself in her shoes for a minute. You're working, got a couple of kids, you come home, and the person you're supporting is like, okay, I'm gonna go out drinking. with the money that you give me because you don't have any money, or I guess it's your friend's money, but wouldn't you feel a little abandoned or misused if you were just providing shelter for a junior alcoholic?
I don't know, because I'm not in that situation.
But you can think, though. You're not a dumb guy.
But
You've
if
got
she
an
doesn't-
education.
If she doesn't want to go, then I don't see any reason why I shouldn't.
Do you see any reason why you should do things that she wants to do that don't involve alcohol or your wife?
Yes.
But do you do them?
No, I don't.
And why not?
Because I feel that drinking and going out and having a good time sounds like a better idea.
You know you're better off, right? You know
Right.
this is a good thing.
Right.
You know that departure is a celebration here. It's a glory moment.
It
You don't
is.
have any children with him?
No. No.
You got a job.
I do,
You got
2 of them.
And you got 2 jobs, and you're beautiful, and you are shedding 220 pounds of dead weight.
Right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When Divorce Court continues, is Wade unable to prove that Sharon is messing around because she's innocent or because she's good at covering her tracks?
Do you agree with Wade that it is Sharon's turn to bring home a salary? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
You say that Mr. Ryden is a jealous man. Can you tell me why you say that?
I got a phone call from my boss, and this is just recent, and he heard a male's voice on the line, and he started yelling in the background, demanding to know who it was. And, you know, I tried moving to the other room so I could actually have a work conversation with my boss, and it just got so out of hand that when I hung up with my boss, he took my phone and called the number back just to verify who it was.
was in fact your boss.
Yeah. And he wants to look at my phone all the time, and I always say, yeah, we'll trade, and, you know, you look at mine, I'll look at yours, and that's not gonna happen.
That ends that conversation.
Yeah.
Mr. Ryden? Mr. Ryden, why don't you tell me your version of the telephone exchange and the conversations that she has on her phone? Are you jealous?
Sometimes, but not all the time. It's just, she's always accusing me of going out and doing stuff and cheating on her or, you know, being with other women and stuff like that. So I figured I'd just reverse the role and, you know, I just do the same thing. And, you know, I tell her I want to look at her phone and see who she's talking to. And she's always like, oh, it's my boss or it's my brother. And it's like, really, you can't be talking to your boss and your brother that much. There's not that much to talk about.
Have you found that she has been having conversations with people, with men that were inappropriate?
No, I haven't. So.
Right, and I'm not the one coming home.
Mr. Ryden, I tell you, you got a lot of negative qualities, but dishonesty isn't one of them, and I appreciate that. You're very, very honest. You're right out there with it. I got a son at home. Yep, Mom, I did it. You know, it's just like.
But you know, she's a pretty intelligent person, so you know she could be erasing all this stuff before I look at it because she knows that I'm gonna ask to look at it.
She's got 2 jobs and she's got kids at home. You don't really believe she's running around on you, do you?
Well, when you're sitting at work, you got your phone in your hand. You know, who knows what you could be doing.
But you don't believe that. I just called you honest, and now you're acting a fool.
But there's still a chance. There's still a chance.
There's always a chance, but there's nothing indicative of a cheat.
Because I've always felt that if someone's starting to call you a cheater out of nowhere, then there's probably something going on behind the scenes.
Oh, well, that's just silly.
The only reason that I even say that is because he's been seen kissing other girls at the bar. He comes home smelling like other women, covered with glitter.
I've never kissed another girl at the bar, but I have hung out with them.
Right. Right.
And, you know, it's
Are
like
you
window
sure
shopping.
that when you're drunk, you haven't gone past the limitations you have set for yourself?
Oh, no, I don't cheat. So
You don't cheat? That's just not your
I've had it happen
thing.
to me in the past, and, you know, I think it sucks, so I don't do it.
So, okay.
But, you know, if I'm hanging out with some female companions and they're hanging out and we're flirting and stuff like that, having fun, I don't see any problem with that. You know, I'm not taking it home. I'm coming home to her every night. So I don't see any reason why I can't flirt around and have fun and mess around, just having a good time.
You don't see any problem with it at all.
I'm not doing anything, It's just like,
well,
it's like trying on a pair of sneakers, but not buying them.
One of my best friends called me and reported that she was at the bar that he was at, and there was a girl hanging all over him, kissing him.
Your best
and
friend's a liar.
if my kids weren't at home, I would have been down there and I would have busted him.
I'm glad your kids were home, because you really didn't need to go down there. No good ever comes of that kind of confrontation.
Right.
It's not. Some women will put their kids in the car and take them with them down to the bar.
Right.
Jump out and wail on somebody. So a little restraint is a good thing, because when you roll, you want to roll clean. You don't want to have an assault charge on you. It's not helpful.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
Mr. Ryden, do you care at all that she's leaving?
I did when she first started threatening me with it. But then, I just came to the point where, if she wants me gone and she's tired of me, then, I might as well just go then, and just be gone. I don't want to go because, I feel that after 3.5 years that we still have a good relationship. Maybe my drinking's excessive sometimes, but, that can be resolved and taken care of. But, she's just fed up with me, and I'm still going to go out and have fun. I'm not going to become
I hear you say that can be resolved, but you've come in here with an attitude of resignation to the situation. In other words, you're saying, well, I like to party, I like to drink, that's what it is, not I'd like her to stay and I'll be better.
I'm not going to lock myself in the house and just be like, oh, Sharon, I'm here for you, and I'm going to be your slave. Here, let me take your shoes off and massage your feet.
There is an entire continent between what she's asking for and that nonsense you talking over there. So let's, and we cannot, I cannot, in the little time that remains, help you traverse that territory. So I'm gonna stop talking to you. Ms. Norris, you want $320.52. Why do you want that specific amount?
To pay off the balances that we have on bills right now. I think he should pay at least half of what's owed.
And your response to that would be, Mr. Ryden?
If she wants me to leave, why can't she just take care of it and just let me go on my way?
Okay, I got you. Well, first of all, I'll say, Ms. Norris, if I find out that you have gone back to this man, I'm gonna come over your house personally and call you some names.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
You hear me?
Absolutely.
Don't get weak, don't get sad, don't start to miss him, don't do any of the above foolishness, because you have got it together, you need to move on.
And I'm already over the missing him part.
You over all of that? You done, you sure?
Absolutely.
Mr. Ryden, if you're ever so lucky to get another woman, or some woman is so unlucky to get you, let me suggest this, that you be a little less glib and a little more of a man. And,
I'm all man.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes,
no.
I
Let
am.
me tell you something. What a man is a person who can conduct a relationship in which he doesn't get his way all of the time. He has the ability to see others' needs and meet them without falling apart. And a real man knows that that's what makes him his man, is able to care for, love, and provide happiness and security to somebody other than himself. For having said that, I will say this, $320.52 is more than a reasonable response, so I will award you that. $320.52 in favor of Ms. Norris. It is so ordered.
Sharon and Wade agree with the judge's ruling and have moved on. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court. On Divorce Court today. This couple had their first baby in high school, but things have gotten so bad between them that Quanae named their second child without even talking to Rodriguez. When he finally showed up at the hospital, they couldn't find his son. Juan A. Thomas and Rodriguez Brookins have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in divorce court starts now.
Ms. Thomas, you say that you and Mr. Brookins started having children while you were in high school, but he won't grow up. Why don't you explain that to me?
Well, you know, we met in high school. We fell in love easily. He was my first everything. During 6 months in relationship, I got pregnant unexpectedly. And after my daughter, he's just a big kid, you know. He's...
No, yeah. Hang on, Mr. Brookins. In what way is he a big kid?
Like, he's not supportive. He sits around, he plays PlayStation all day. He watches cartoons. He's like a big kid.
He plays videos, he watches cartoons. Does he have a job?
No. He won't try to get a job.
I got a temp job, Your Honor.
That don't count. He will not try to get a job.
How is it?
How many children do you have, Ms. Thomas?
I have 3.
You have 3 children?
Yes.
All with Mr. Brookins?
2 with Mr. Brookins.
2 with Mr. Brookins. Uh-oh, we got another guy.
Yeah.
And I still be around for the baby like it's mine on the 3rd one.
Okay.
Okay, well, good for you, Mr. Brookins. I appreciate
No,
that.
he's lying.
So what happened when you first got pregnant? What happened? Where did you live? How did you support yourself?
Well, when I got pregnant, I moved in with him. We decided...
Him and his family?
Yeah, him and his family. And I had a part-time job, you know, hosting. And, you know, everything was great. And, you know, I think he probably got overwhelmed and just couldn't take it. So in the middle of the night when the baby would cry, he would scream and verbally abuse me, tell me, like, you need to get up, you need to go take care of the baby, I need time to sleep. But here, I'm still trying to finish school. I'm trying to get everything together.
Was he working at the time?
No, he was not working. He claimed that, you know, he had stuff to do in the morning, but what do you have to do? You have no job.
Were you hooping and hollering and fussing with the baby at night when it woke up?
No, Your Honor. She used to always expect me to change every pamper at night. She wanted me to make every bottle whenever the baby cried.
I was tired. I had school in the morning.
Were you working or going to school at the time?
Me and a neighborhood friend, we were working on an upcoming carpet cleaning business. So we was passing out cards, making promotional flyers going
Still
around
wasn't
the
making any money.
We was trying to get some money
Trying to get some money together, you just couldn't do it.
The best way I could. I was trying anything.
So when she would request that you do the nighttime duty, would you get angry?
Not really.
Yes,
I'm saying I'd do it, but I'm not going to be the
You got something to say when you do.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be the only one doing it. I expect some help.
Changing a pamper?
Every pamper?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Brookins, you say Ms. Thomas is insecure.
Very.
Explain that what she does that makes you believe she's so insecure.
I'm in the kitchen cooking. The phone sitting on the chair in the front room. I come back, my phone locked. How my phone get locked? She entered in the password 5 times incorrect. It locked the phone. She did it so much I had to go to the T-Mobile store personally so they can unlock it with their computer system. So now I gotta have a second phone, so if she do try to go through my phone, it's no code up there now.
Because I caught him cheating on social media.
What was he doing on social media that he wasn't supposed to be?
Allegedly, Your Honor.
Hang on.
No. He was flirting with girls from high school, planning on meeting up with them, and, you know, and then he had nude pictures sent to the phone and sent on social media and all,
They
you
was
know,
helping
things
me
like
promote.
that.
The nude pictures were helping you promote?
No, they was sending me pictures so I could choose them to get on my team so they can come out
he was
promoting
trying to
with
sleep
me.
with
Hang on. You needed to see naked women so you could determine which one of them will help you pass out cards for your carpet cleaning business?
No, that's how they was trying to get chosen.
Chosen for what?
To help me promote, you know, the carpet cleaning and the music promotion flyers. They guessing if they send me a nude picture, I'm gonna jump all over them, put them on the team. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Someone with a nice body.
Only if he slept with them.
So sometimes you did?
No, I didn't sleep with them. Sometimes I seen the pictures, I liked their body. Hey, y'all can come help me promote. But all the fat girls, the girls too skinny, Y'all can't help me promote. Y'all ain't gonna bring nobody to the clubs. Y'all can't.
So you, in addition to your carpet cleaning business, you were a rapper.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do music, too.
How could I guess that? You say Ms. Thomas has quite the attitude.
Yes.
Tell me about a time when that attitude got out of control.
Okay. I'm pulling up to the house. I see a flame in the backyard. So I look. I'm like, what's this? I get out the car, walk on the side of the house. I see all my pants, jeans, they on fire.
I had enough.
I'm talking about like she had a barbecue pit in the backyard of my clothes. So I'm like, what's going on? She's like, yeah, I done went through your Facebook messages. I see you still talking to one of your exes. I'm like, come on, man, they old posts. You can't get over this? She tells me, no, you think I'm stupid. She goes in the house. I come behind her. I'm trying to go hurry up and get the rest of my stuff. I go to the bathroom, tub full of shirts, ripped up, bleach. I'm like, oh, for real? So this how we playing it? She like, get your stuff and get out. Like, what is there left to get? Everything.
Did you tear up his clothes?
I definitely did. I tore him up.
What did you see that prompted you to destroy all of his property?
We would like to know.
Social media, I seen him flirting and he supposed to have been with me that night, and he said he was doing something else. And the day that he said we were supposed to, he didn't have a show. He did not have a show.
When you say he was flirting, what was he saying?
I like what I see. You look nice. When can I see you? Can I get your number? Or, you know, things like that.
Next, an argument in the hospital over clean hands escalated into a scene. But is Rodriguez the one to blame? Are your in-laws all up in your business and destroying your marriage? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Broken relationships, real solutions. Divorce Court continues.
Ms. Thomas, you say that when your second child with Mr. Brookins was born prematurely, Mr. Brookins went MIA.
Exactly.
Explain what happened.
I was 7 months pregnant, and I had to go to my prenatal appointment. And when they checked me with everything, they told me I was going into labor. So I started to panic because I'm like, okay, I'm having this baby. This baby is coming. It's coming. So I'm texting Rodriguez. I'm like, okay, look, the baby's coming. Baby's coming early. Where are you? You need to come to the hospital. He don't text back. I'm calling.
My phone is dead,
hang on.
No, his phone was not dead. It just kept ringing. So, about time I was 8 centimeters, he finally showed up there. So I delivered the baby. My son had breathing problems when he came, so they had to rush him to the NICU. At that time, you know, they told us that before we go down there, we have to sanitize our hand. He didn't want to sanitize his hand. He wanted to go in there and just really act crazy.
When you say act crazy, I mean, he got mad at the people?
Yeah, he got mad because he had to sanitize his hands. Because he was like, oh, that's my son. I don't got to sanitize my hand. I could just go on down there.
Your Honor, Your Honor.
No, it's not.
Mr. Brookins, did you show off a fool like that?
He did it. He swore in front of the kids. I had to take his name off the paperwork because I was just so embarrassed. Like, okay, you cussing, and in the NICU, you share a room with another baby. Like, you're not going to wash your hands, and you just came from outside. And then it took him forever to come up there. I had to get one of my friends to bring him up there because he had studio time.
I ain't had no ride.
Well, okay, once you got there, though, did you act up?
Not right off.
Yes, he did.
Not right off.
Not right off.
When and why did you act up?
Okay, like she said, we on the way to the NICU. So, but we had already got into an argument prior to that because she mad because I came late. I came late. I didn't know the baby was coming that day.
Your child.
Ms. Thomas?
I didn't know she was giving birth that day. He's a premature baby.
Right.
Correct? Okay. So.
No.
I made her there to cut the umbilical cord. We agreed upon a name. We get to the NICU, they make them
What was the name you agreed upon?
Dominique, that's my middle name, Brookins, and that's my last name. So they made up the little bracelet and everything. Looking all nice on him. I figure, okay, this my junior here. As I leave to go back to work and come back, I asked for Dominique Brookins. Oh, we don't have this baby here. Huh? She just had the baby yesterday. What you mean the baby ain't here? So, okay, it's Kwane Thomas here. Okay, she here. What room she in? I get to the room. Hey, what you name the baby, y'all? So she tell me Adonis, Thomas, something like that.
You don't know your baby's name?
I didn't know the name.
Because
Till, like,
he
the
left, he
third
didn't
day.
show.
I didn't know his name till the third day. He was live, Your Honor. I'm like,
Did he have your
Adonis?
last name?
No, he don't.
Did you agree with him what you guys were going to name the baby?
We did agree that we was going to name him Dominique.
That's all the proof I need.
No, but I told him he had to be there at 12 o'clock when it's time to sign the birth certificate. He didn't show. I said, you're not going to show to sign your son? Oh, I got something else to do. Oh, you got something to do? Me too. And I changed the name.
No, she thought I was out there chasing girls. That's all
I mean,
that
you didn't
was.
show.
But why weren't you where you were supposed to be?
Exactly.
Because I couldn't call off, because it's a temp job. So with the temp agency, if you do
can't
call
call
off,
off,
they take
you
you off
sign.
the list.
You just had
So
a
when you
baby.
get took off the list, it takes at least 2 to 3 weeks to get put back on the list. You
That
gotta
sounds
call
like a
every
rational
day.
response to me, Ms. Thomas. It seems like you had a nuclear response to a little, pimple problem.
No.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I just wanted him to be there to sign the birth certificate.
I got. But sometimes things happen.
Yeah, that's true.
I made it to
Things
cut the
do
umbilical
happen.
cord. That won't good enough, though.
I got you.
When Divorce Court continues, was Rodriguez's rap tour the wedge that broke this relationship apart?
Do you think Kwane should have let Rodriguez help choose a name for their son? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Ms. Thomas, you say that Mr. Brookins puts his rap career before his family. Why don't you tell me what he is and is not doing for you that makes you believe that?
Okay, our daughter was graduating from daycare. They have a graduation, to graduate to kindergarten.
Sure.
So I'm texting him. I said, because I can't reach him on his phone. So I text him. I said, okay, where are you? It's 5 o'clock. You're supposed to be here. He never shows. I called him after the thing and said, well, where were you? Oh, well, I had to go to this rap thing. I had a concert to do at the last moment.
Your Honor, I went on a tour. It was a 50-city tour within 30 days.
A 50-city tour in 30 days.
Yeah. So we were just riding around. We started in Atlanta. After we hit Atlanta, we went to Alabama. After Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. So she was mad because this is my first tour. The tour is just finna now take off. This is my first chance to get a break to try to get out there. So I'm telling her, I told her I was gonna make it. I tried my best to make it. But when they called me and told me I gotta pack up and go, I thought I had to go.
Did you call her and explain that, or did she had to track you down in order to find out you weren't gonna show up?
She had to track me down, but when she did, let me explain. When she tracked me down, I broke it down to her, word for word, part for part. She understood well. As to me, she seemed like she understood, but when I got home, it was a whole nother problem.
Do you think it might have been easier for her to understand if you actually showed her enough courtesy to call and say, I understand that I have this obligation, this amazing opportunity appeared, I'm going to be Kanye West next week, and I've got to take this opportunity?
Man, I was so busy, I ain't even think about calling.
Nah, it doesn't take that long.
I had to get the flyers ready. They had to
I
print
don't
up
want to
the
hear
CD.
it. Mr. Brookins, you say she's not supportive of your career. What things do you believe she ought to be doing that she isn't to support your up-and-coming rap?
Out of 6 years, she never came to one show.
He never invited me. He invited the other women.
We stay together, Your Honor. How you know I'm not going to perform? If I'm
'Cause
telling
told
you
me I couldn't
all
come.
week I got a show. I'm on Facebook and Instagram with promotional flyers. Click the share button. That's all you got to do. Repost it. She can't even do that.
But you're living with her. You're sleeping with her. You got her pregnant twice. Why does she have to find out what you're doing on Instagram?
I be telling her around the house. She don't listen. If it's nothing she want to hear, trust me, she ain't paying no attention to it.
Your Honor, he wants me to do it over and over and over.
Of course.
5-6 times a day.
What, post about his stuff?
You gotta
Yes,
promote.
5-6 times a day. One is not good enough for him. He wants
It's
5,
not.
6, 7.
You gotta promote. If you don't
No.
promote, it's not gonna get out there.
I must say, though, Ms. Thomas, if he blew up tomorrow, you'd
First
be
thing
right
she
with
gonna
it,
want is a
wouldn't you?
car.
You'd be right with it.
No. I wouldn't.
She already made that statement before, Your Honor.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't be with it. If he was
No.
making millions, you'd walk off.
Yes.
You making millions. I can't.
No, I will. I work. He's not supportive, and the money is not the issue.
What is the issue?
Him being supportive to his kids and his family is the issue. And I understand
She
that.
don't be supportive
Stop.
to me.
Stop.
I understand, people have dreams, and you want to live up to your dreams, but we are in a reality where you have kids, you have a family that you have to tend to. And he spent more time want to be in the studio,
I'm trying to
want to
make it
chase
happen.
girls, and no time for his family. Every major event come up is an excuse.
He's not there.
He's not there.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
Ms. Thomas, you want $1,030, $800 for rent, and $230 for your kids' daycare. Tell me why you believe Mr. Brookins should give you that amount of money.
Okay, once we both moved into our place, we agreed to split the rent 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
He always came short every single time. The last couple of months, it got difficult because they cut my hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I really need your half of the rent. He, well, I don't got it right now. He came up with all these excuses of why he couldn't give me the other half of the rent. So we ended up getting evicted. They said I had to come up with at least $1,200,
Mm-hmm.
and I only had $8, but they wasn't willing to accept it. And I told them, can you at least give me the rest? Oh, it was more of an issue. He never wanted to pay the daycare. I started paying the daycare by myself. I was just paying everything by myself, and he just,
That's not true, Your
He
Honor.
didn't
Okay,
want it.
Mr. Brookins, let me ask you this. Do you believe you have an obligation to help pay rent and for your children's daycare?
Yeah, I told her I'd help her pay. But the reason why I couldn't pay, my car broke down.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, I had to put the money into the transmission.
we was
If
using my car. You could have used my car.
How she is, I can go to the store, buy the family something to eat. I gotta get her gas money to feed all of us. I'm like, well,
Because
what
he
am I
burns
giving
my
you
gas
money for?
out.
Mr. Brookins, let me say this to you. It just boggles my mind how a man could bring a couple of lives in this world and not feel an intense need to support them.
No,
No. Oh my God. There's always an excuse, Rent and food, your kids don't have it. You could flip burgers, anything in order to bring that in. And how you could not have a compelling, burning desire to do that, just beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. God bless you with your rap career. I hope you get picked up tomorrow, you blow up and all of that. But you made right now decisions that had right now consequences.
Right.
And you're not providing right now solutions. So right now, I will do so. $1,030 in favor of Mrs. Thomas. It is so ordered.
Juané and Rodriguez respect the judge's decision, and he promises to support their children. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.
उस शहर नू उजाड़ देवां जिथे तेनू कैद कीता उस जेल नू साड़ देवां जिथे कश्मीर दे विच जम्मू कश्मीर दे विच ए काली कानून हो गई क्यों माड़ी तकदीर हो गई मैं राज तेरे सदमे विच दुखी जम्मू कश्मीर हो गई मैं राज तेरे सदमे विच मैं राज तेरे सदमे विच दुखी जम्मू कश्मीर हो गई सच दी गवाही होवे जान भी हाजिर है शाला तेरी रिहाई होवे जान भी हाजिर है जान भी हाजिर है कदे तेरी रिहाई होवे तेरा शहर आबाद सी अल्लाह सोना रहम कर सी राजमंद की आजाद सी अल्लाह सोना रहम कर सी अल्लाह सोना रहम कर सी राजमंद की आजाद सी शहर नू उजाड़ देवां जिथे तेनू कैद कीता उस जेल नू साड़ देवां जिथे तेनू कैद कीता जिथे तेनू कैद कीता उस जेल नू साड़ देवां परेशान जिया जून हो गई जम्मू कश्मीर दे विच ए काली कानून हो गई जम्मू कश्मीर दे विच जम्मू कश्मीर दे विच ए काली कानून हो गई कोई खबर ना हुई यारो हक सच कहण वाले दी किथे कदर ना रही यारो हक सच कहण वाले दी हक सच कहण वाले दी किथे कदर ना रही यारो और लगदा वफादार ऐसी मेरा जिवे बलक सोना लीडर ईमानदार ऐसी मेरा जिवे मलिक सोना मेरा जिवे मलिक सोना लीडर ईमानदार ऐसी दुआ करदे हथ जोड़ सुने जल्द और सोनिया सारी दुनिया वे रोंदी है मैं राज तेरा सुन के वे तकलीफ दिल नो होंदी है मैं राज तेरा सुन के वे मैं राज तेरा सुन के वे तकलीफ दिल नो होंदी है से छूट दीदी की टोसी अल्लाह सोना अदल करे सी शाला हक दिवे जी तो सी अल्लाह सोना अदल कर सी अल्लाह सोना अदल कर सी मैं राज दिवे जी तो सी शाला हक दिवे जी तो सी उस शहर नो उजाड़ देवा जिथे तेनू कैद कीता उस जेल नू साड़ देवा जिथे तेनू कैद कीता जिथे तेनू कैद कीता उस जेल नू साड़ देवा परेशान जिया जून हो गई जम्मू कश्मीर दे विच बेकारी कानून हो गई
बाग बहारां जिथे गुल गुलजारां जिथे बाग बहारां जिथे गुल गुलजारां जिथे जन्नत नी तस्वीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर रुतए कमाल कुथे इसनी मिसाल कुथे रुतए कमाल कुथे इसनी मिसाल कुथे बेमिसलो बेनजीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर पहाड़ा वाला घने चनारा वाला ऊंचे पहाड़ा वाला घने चनारा वाला ठंडिया हवा वाला रंगली फसामा वाला हुस्न भरी जागीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर मीठे मीठे गीत गाने पंछी परी तालाने मीठे मीठे गीत गाने पंछी परी तालाने खुलियां फजावां विच जिसनियां चावां विच होवे दिल हसी माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर जइया सूरता ने वफानिया मूरता ने भुला जइया सूरता ने वफानिया मूरता ने जाई जाई जागता ने जिसनिया शोरता ने लोको आलम की देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर वतना तू दूर हो बड़े मजबूर हो वतना तू दूर हो बड़े मजबूर हो याद जदूमनी सीने बिच लामनी डूंगे डूंगे चीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर देश माड़ा कश्मीर सोना देश माड़ा कश्मीर
कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसांदी है वे जद भी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मांदी है वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसांदी है वे जद भी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मांदी है वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरे कोलू जद भी मेरा उसने होश गुमाया है, मेरा उसने होश गुमाया, मैं जींदा मार मुकाया है, मैं जींदा मार मुकाया। कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसा दी है, वे जद भी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मा दी है, वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी। कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसा दी है, वे जद भी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मा दी है, वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी, कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसा दी